All right. It is 4:53, and I'm going to try to get through this recording without saying a lot of ums because I listened to my recording and it was atrocious. I don't know how you guys sit through it. So anyway, do me a favor. Despite all of that, hit the subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when I'm up and running, and hit the like because it helps me out. It goes a long way. I post my trades. Damn, that was an I post my trades on Twitter, and we've been doing very well. I give you a lot of lead time into the trade, so if you're interested and you find it suitable for you, you can participate in the trade, and we've made a lot of money. The link is in the description for Twitter, and it is trading_off. If you like what I'm doing and you're making money, there's an option in Twitter to tip your host. So tip your host. It goes a long way. Helps me build this channel. Anyway, let's get right to it, shall we? First, let's take a quick look at the news. And really, there's nothing going on other than the Democrats wasting more money on something that probably will amount to nothing. And all this money they're wasting, they could be attending to the supply chain issues or getting oil down. Remember when Trump was in office and the oil prices got too high and he came out and slammed OPEC and he slammed the oil industry here. He threatened to release reserves to get the prices down, right? And do you think Trump would be sitting on his ass letting the supply chain issue happen? You know, he would have moved the military to move goods. He would have done something. The reserves or something. They have a tremendous amount of trucks and manpower. Stop moving goods off the docks and charge the companies to do it. You know something would have done. I'll tell you what. The American people, the extreme liberals, bunch of idiots. Because I will take a classless, obnoxious, effective leader over a polite, well-mannered, good politician, ineffective leader any day. And we're all paying the price. Everybody's seen it now. So now we have an idiot who knows how to speak to people in office, and we have an ineffective female minority in office. None of them qualified to do the job. And we have Pelosi, the dictator, in office spending millions and millions of dollars just chasing Trump. Just what's good for their party. It's ridiculous. Everybody knew that Trump would never be impeached because the Republicans held the office or were in control. Everybody knew it, but they wasted millions of dollars anyway. Doesn't speak to whether he was right or wrong, but they knew it was a lost cause. But this idiot spent money on it anyway. So frustrated. Okay. Anyway, let's get to the market. So today, this is the news. Really nothing. UK talking about inflation. Yeah, we pretty much know inflation's there. I think it's priced in. And on today's front, we're looking at housing starts and building. People are going to start looking at this because now everybody's worried about stagflation, rolling into stagflation, the economy not growing or what have you. But I don't think it's going to be the case, man. I think we're going to hop into deflation where we have a strong economy, but goods coming down. And I think that's because we're going to have a snapback, man. It's a very unusual circumstance as far as why there is inflation. And there's inventory and goods all over the place. There are people willing to buy, but the goods aren't moving. And I think that there's going to be snapback. The goods are going to start moving pretty quickly, and inflation is going to come down pretty aggressively. Everybody's afraid the Fed is behind the curve, but I think the Fed is right on point. I think the Fed is right on point, and I think that it's all going to come together. But they're not going to argue that point right now because it can be disputed easily. But I think it's all going to come together. And you know what? If Biden would get off his ass and realize that our economy is more important than chasing other politicians and do something. And what's he doing? He's issuing free test kits. COVID is not a problem anymore. Wake up and smell the coffee. Talk about being behind the curve. What's a problem is our capitalist system, supply and demand. Get the goods moving off the dock. Get the boats out of the harbors onto the docks and unloaded. You want to do a criminal investigation? Look at the shipping companies. There's something criminal going on. All right. Anyway, I digress. But I need the company. So here we have. We're going to take a quick look at ES, which is the securities option future. And I knocked the what are we looking at daily? There we go. Bank. There he is. There he is. All right, so we got a hammer building on the futures, and this is what I expect to see on the dailies. We'll probably open up flat, if not up a little bit. I think we're going to trade down and revisit this low right here, which is we're down. Well, it's saying down 2 right now, and we got a low of 35. So we'll probably tag down about 30 points, and I can use that. That'll work out with my setups right now. So anyway, SPX Bank, looking at the XPX, that's a pretty heavy bar. It's not uncommon that we pop up, but I'm expecting that we tag this low right here, which would be consistent if we revisit the lows of the future. And this low, yep, 45.30. So yeah, I'm looking for like a 30-point move down, maybe 45.40. I'm looking for, and then a turnaround from there. And I think that would be real healthy, man. That would also be an easy trade if we pop down there, trade back up, close in a nice hammer today. That'll make a real easy trade for tomorrow. I think if that happens too, we'll see a good trend reversal once we tag that 45.40, which is what we'll look for, and then we'll take that long and take it on its way up. So anyway, the short of the long is that's what we're looking for today. We should open flat, if not a little bit higher, for the morning. The Dow was down about 200 points overnight, and then traded back into the morning. And I think it was Europe that brought it back. But again, I do expect that trade down. We're going to look for that. But obviously, you don't take a position until you see a confirmation. Let's look at, oh, there I go with the US again. Let's look at the 10-year, which, I mean, that's an aggressive bar. I mean, theoretically, it should move up. But look at that gap, man. You can't really move that gap. It's pretty aggressive. I don't know what it's doing right now. Let's see if we still can hop on that. Get on it. Get on it. Yeah, it's easing up a little bit. It's flat. Everything's flat. Everything's going to open up flat. So we're just going to have to watch it at the open, see where it goes. Keep in mind that we have a Fed decision coming out on the 25th. So I think that's like next Wednesday or next Thursday. Next Tuesday. I don't know if the meeting begins there, so it might come out on the 26th. And probably the 26th. Usually comes out on Wednesday. So the meeting begins on the 25th and to the 26th. I really thought this would be a quiet week. I think because we had Monday off, we had all that action on Tuesday, and things might taper down. So again, I'm expecting down 30 and then turn around, pop back up, and then it start to maybe just slowly grind its way up. So we shall see, man. We shall see. I know CNBC was screaming 20,000 or 20% correction, but every time the market's down, they get the bears on. When the market's up, they get the bulls on. Can't really go by that. The VIX is trading off a little bit. VIX looks like it's in a bull flag. Momentum's up. Looks like the VIX might spike, but that's a lagger, so that's okay. Anyway, I'm not going to go through all the securities. You know what I like. That's what I'm looking at for the market right here. Subscribe, hit the bell, hit the like. Check me out on Twitter at trading_off. Do some trades with me. Tip your host. Everybody, calm, cool. Get some meditation in. Be at peace when you trade. And good luck trading.